Hello to my Virgos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Let's get right into it. All right, this reading is for the 3rd through the 10th of November. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. Let's see what's in your cards, Virgos. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully you all are getting your rest. We're still in the new moon phase, so allowing yourselves to sync with the rhythms of the moon. Yeah, still purging. Still purging. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. All right, let's go. All right, here we have the 10 of Wands. Here we have the 8 of Swords. Here we have the Strength card. Here we also have the Dame of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and also the World card. Here we have the 10 of Swords. Swords is saying, you know, time to get booked and busy, not burdened by, you know, who you're not talking to, who's not talking to you, all this other stuff, right? So here we have the Strength card, right? So focusing on healing and closing out cycles. That's it, right? Closing out cycles, fulfillment, just feeling fulfilled, healing, all that stuff, working, all of that. Here we have the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Swords wants somebody to do the mirror work, right? So the mirror work is really just kind of sort of seeing the light in people as you want people to see the light in you, right? And just like closing out that cycle, focus on your healing, right? Coming out of survival mode, right? And not thinking the worst, you know, and just purging that part. So if you don't talk to people or they don't talk to you, sort of saying not going straight to the dark, like going to the dark side of things. Oh, they not talking to me because of such and such. The 8 and 9 of Swords speaks to Gemini, right? And so you and Gemini's ruling planet is Mercury, and Mercury is about to go pre-shadow retrograde. And so Swords is trying to help somebody to purge that part, like purge the automatic negative thought, because it's something else, because that's sending out a message to the universe. It's something like Swords said that should not motivate somebody to get to work. Right? That should not motivate somebody. So it's the same. That's coming out of survival mode. Come out of survival mode. And so that's what is a part of the healing process, right? Part of the healing process. So that's what somebody is working on. So it's just like, okay, that's something that you can toss into a burning bowl. When people are not talking to you or you're not talking to them, so it's like that's where you're doing the mirror work. You know, that's where the mirror work can start right there. There's no growth in that. See how there's all this growth here? When somebody's not talking to you or you're not talking to them, that's how some other people think. Their mind automatically goes to the negative. So if you want to be like them, whoever they are, and you automatically start talking, oh, they must not be talking to me because the last time we talked about this negative subject, and you that's putting that energy right out into the universe. That's exactly what's going to come back to you, and then that's what's going to come back. And so next thing you know, you're getting a phone call. And you just manifested that. That's how it works. I knew that's what it was. I knew that's what you put out into the universe. So now it's time to put out something else out into the universe. I'm putting out booked and busy into the universe. Put that out into the universe. So Source is saying put something else out into the universe. Booked and busy. So you can fulfill that wish. Right? So Source is saying, yeah, something has been fulfilled. It's time to, you know, time to put something out in the universe. Trying to put something else out into the universe. The power of words. So here's a Strength card. Two situations. Two situations out in the universe. Here we have the Magician card. So it looks like some energies have put out into the universe, Virgo, about you. It's two Leos that put something out into the universe about you. This is what I'm talking about. There's some Leos that put some information about you in the universe, and people are locked in on this. They're fixated on this. Some energies have put out into the universe, and this is what people have gotten people to talking and stop talking to you, and this way they see you in a dark light, that you are lying about something. They're saying that you're lying about something, and it's caused people to close out cycles with you. and saying basically that you have caused them some nightmares. There's some energies that are saying that you have caused them some nightmares. And these are energies who see you as, they see you as a light energy. It's like everybody's fooled. That's what they're saying. That's these energies. Oh, everybody see you. They see you as this light energy, but they don't really know you. You're the one that's causing them nightmares. So Source is saying, if that's the energy they're putting out in the air. So if you are putting that same air out into the universe, that's an instant manifestation of something. Remember, 10 in numerology is the instant manifestation of something. So if you're still carrying, if you're going along with that same flow, since you're a mutable sign, and because somebody doesn't get back to you in a text message quick enough, or somebody does not respond to an email fast enough, or you're unsure about something and your mind automatically goes to something instantly because you heard something and it goes automatically to dark, guess what? That's what you just instantly manifested. Somebody's not talking to me and it has to be something dark. Because you're ruled by the communication planet, you start communicating, trying to gain knowledge and wisdom. That's Mercury. That's your ruling planet, Mercury. You're trying to gain wisdom. And what was this all about? When you start talking, right? Causing nightmares. So this is what this is. Somebody's affected by Leo. So somebody, whether you have Leo in your birth chart or you're affected by Leo. So there's 2 Leos out here that's motivated by something. Motivated by, seeing the dark in people. Right? Causing confusion. That's what this is. This is the dark side of the magician. Causing confusion and causing a disorganized mind. They're dark magicians, right? And so Source is trying to tell you to close out cycles with them. Close it out airtight and force a boundary. In other words, when they come to you with this dark conversation about stuff, stop them right there. Don't even entertain it in your ear gate or eye gate. Don't even let it get past I heard anything. Protect your ear gate and eye gate. Listen, have you talked to that person directly? Because I don't want to hear it. I only want to hear it. As a Source is trying to help somebody. Learn how to turn your back on stuff. You got a sea of opportunities, as Source is saying. You motivated about other stuff. You're not trying to hear all of that. 3 looks like lips. You're motivated by something else. Like working, being booked and busy. Not burdened. That's why other people, it's like you don't want to be bothered with certain energy. All they do is just create a bunch of, not all of them, but y'all know what I'm saying. Certain energies. So they're just shady. Certain people are just shady. And so what a lot of people are starting to realize is that certain people are motivated by, they know how to use their fire properly. Some people are motivated by hard work, and some people are motivated by, motivated by hard work. They see a sea of opportunities out there. Inspiring people, praying for people, cooking up ideas, for people, younger people, those kind of things. And some people are motivated by being shady. I think that kind of stuff is funny. Creating, drudging up stuff, creating, causing people to have nightmares. They didn't, set a fire and then causing people to have nightmares. Next thing you know, somebody's sitting in therapy somewhere, having a nervous breakdown, and they act like they don't know what they did. So Source is saying to you, listen, you can sit around and entertain that all you want to, but yeah. Source is saying some decisions are about to be made. So Source is saying save yourself. Save yourself. Here's a Knight of Cups. Save yourself the problem. Get as far away from them as fast as you can. Yeah, save yourself, because there's a lot of purging that's going on here. Right now, there's a lot of purging that's going on. And so here we have the Page of Pentacles here. And so I feel like somebody is thinking about, signing a new lease or something like that. Like trying to feel like you have a whole new lease on life. Trying to feel like, and somebody is determined, right? Somebody feel like they need to sign a whole new lease on life. And so Source is saying, or somebody feel like they need saving. You know, they feel like they need saving from something. And what Source is trying to teach you during Scorpio season, Scorpio's card is the death rebirth, Virgo, is that you're dealing with okay, hold on. You're dealing with energies who are because this is the part somebody is not really catching. This is the underlying something here. Somebody is dealing with two energies who like to put people in survival mode. That's the part somebody is really not catching. They like to put people in survival mode, and so when a person reacts, then they like to blind. See how this person has on blindfolds, right? They like to put people in a situation that's going to restrict them, like get them arrested, like, you know, put them in some kind of restriction, like, oh, this person is crazy, you know, and then, oh, like they saving them. That's what Source is trying to help somebody to understand, like, take the blindfolds off. Like, what in the world? Somebody just like, can't see something. That's what Source is trying to tell you is like, but what's happening here is if you don't see it, Virgo, it's going to have a backdraft on you. That's the part somebody is just not. All I can say when I look at your cards here, Virgo, is really during this time of just getting some rest from like the 1st to the 8th of November, find out what your moon sign is. Just go to Google and just type in, after you find out what your moon sign is, type in how to nurture whatever your moon sign is for your gender. Just take a minute. Find out what your moon sign is. Like, get away from everything. Say, you know, let me pour into myself. Let me pour into myself. Let me not jump to conclusions about something. Let me just start pouring into myself. Let me just take a minute. Stop going with everybody else's flow. Let me, you know, find out what these moon phases are. Let me pour into myself. Let me save myself the backlash of something. Let me stop following the white rabbit that would require you to get down off of your throne. See this white rabbit right here? Let me stop following the white rabbit. Let me stop being a follower. Let me be a leader. Let me be a leader. I'm regal. Let me be a leader. In my meekness, let me be a leader. Let me get in my divine masculine energy. Let me be a leader. Right? Here we have the 4 of wands here. Let me be a leader. Let me save myself. Let me save myself the backlash. Let me not step down off my throne and go down this rabbit hole. Right? That's what Source is trying to help somebody learn how to do. I don't need to go on this journey. I don't need to get on the plane. That's what the 8 of wands. I don't need to go on the plane. I don't need to, like them going to this homecoming. I don't need to travel somewhere to go look for something. I need to sit myself down. I need to pour into myself, and I need to lead. I need to think. I need to think. And while you're thinking, shut down access to your money. While you are thinking, shut down access to your money. Because that's what the answers are. While you are thinking, shut down access to your money. Princess of Swords. That's where you're going to find the answers. That's where you're going to find the cracks in the foundation. What's happening here, what a lot of people are starting to realize during this Scorpio season, that there's a lot of purging going on. There's a lot of people who are obsessed with creating this competition between people because creating a distraction, right? Creating a distraction. Because when you create a distraction, you can't really see what the problem is. You can't really see what the problem is. So shut down the money. Shut down the money. That's where you had the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, you already stopped talking. Okay, let's make it make sense here. You already stopped talking negatively about somebody. Okay, that's one. You already stopped talking to somebody, or somebody already stopped talking to you. Now stop the money, or what's of material value to somebody. All the pieces to the puzzle. Drink more water is a form of self-care. You have the gift of clairvoyance. You're going to start seeing things a lot clearer, but it's time to pray and meditate. Time to pray and meditate. The spy is now turned on. It's time to release the burden. Somebody secretly has a crush on you. Yeah. Put yourselves first. Somebody's not happy without you. The next love interest will make you happier. A solar plexus chakra cleanse. Yeah. Time to schedule a vacation. Somebody has a very bitter ex. Very bitter ex. Could be an ex-friend, ex-love interest, ex-whomever, but somebody needs to wake up. Yeah. And save yourself. And don't look back. Time to close out the cycle in love. Time to close out the cycle in love. What's happening here, Virgos, is what's happening here is that misery loves company. Okay, that's all this fire here, and the backlash of what could be happening here is that the 9 of Pentacles either means that, and this is what somebody is not seeing right here, is you heard the term all money is not good money, right? Either somebody may be cutting you off, they may not be accepting your services anymore, or you may end up not cutting, either you may cut somebody else off. Like they may not want to do business with you anymore, or you may not want to do business with them anymore because there are other entities that have been lying on you, and it's just bad business for everybody both ways. It's just bad business. That's what's happening. So you are doing an injustice to yourself by being connected to certain types of energies, because all of this is coming through the air. All of this is coming to the air, through the air, being connected to certain people. And that's what's happening. Just so you know. That's why Source is saying, it's just a power of words. You just never know who knows whom. You just never know. You could think you're in one state or province or country or continent or whatever, who you're talking to. And that's why I always talk about positivity, keeping it on the throne, keeping it high vibrational. Keeping it high vibrational. You never know who you're talking to, never know who you're talking about, So here we have clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. Such freedom. Some people don't like drama. Some people don't even want to be associated with it. It's just bad for everybody's business. It's just like some people just like they would rather. They're just like all that drama. Just don't want to be bothered. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested. It looks like once you cut off, once you cut off something financial that was like of worth or value to somebody, they went on and they started spreading all kinds of lies about you. So any kind of money that you could have been waiting on for anything, business, anything, any kind of money, legal, something you may have been working on or whatever, they went right into like messing something up for you. Like whoever, I mean, they just went on whoever these energies are, they just went on just like anything they could mess up. Anything, they just went on a rampage. Here we have abundance. I'm creating generational wealth for my family. The money I desire is mine. I now receive it with excitement. The more I give, the more I receive. So that's what Source is trying to help you to learn how to do, Virgos, is just keep your vibrations as high and positive as possible. Like, once you realize this right here, once you realize people are making dark comments about other people's spiritual beliefs and stuff, because that's what this is. That's what all this fire is. Fire connects with spirituality and action. Like once people are taking actions about other spiritual beliefs, their in this case right here, like their sexuality and stuff like that, they're making dark comments about it. So it's just saying, save yourself. We're the human race, and you're engaging in that conversation. You're even just sitting there listening to it, like talking about whatever. So somehow people are tying all of that stuff in, like if you're making dark comments about it, somehow people are associating you with the conversation about something. I don't know, but like, like messing up everything for somebody. And it gives people this, like, okay, we're kind of confused about Virgo. Like, what's going on with Virgo? Like, so but I deserve success. That's what it says. I deserve success, right? That's what your card says. That oracle card says, I deserve success, right? Because like I said, people talk. I don't think people really care about what people's preference is. It just kind of sort of gives people, like when we're talking about, like, you hear people say, like, don't talk about money or politics in the workplace. This kind of gives people like, like, what's really going on? Like what's what does, it's like in this case right here, when we're talking about like spirituality, when I look at your cards here, it's basically like people are saying you need to make a choice. And that's why, like, looking at here, I know people who have talked to me directly. I mean, I don't have an issue with what people believe personally. I don't, but that's what I'm seeing here in the cards. So, because this is the moon card, so it's basically, this is the I believe sign. It connects us with Pisces, right? So whatever people believe, this is the fixed energy. It's like people are fixated on a particular belief system about something, and believe that you're lying about something. I don't know, and that's the energy that people are putting out into this putting out into the universe. And it has content, and water is big, is reflective. And so it's like, okay, well, these are energies who are familiar with you, and they're basically saying we know Virgo, like we're familiar with Virgo. Like, we've been around Virgo, we know Virgo, we putting this energy out into the universe of Virgo. Virgo is lying about something. That's what somebody is saying, like, we're lying. Virgo is lying about something. Like, we know Virgo. And y'all, we don't know what y'all think y'all know about Virgo. We know Virgo. And that energy is, going through whatever. So y'all think Virgo is this, but we know Virgo, right? So source is saying, if you have heard something about somebody else, Virgo, and people are doing that to somebody else, and you're just kind of quiet about it until you're forced to say something, it's sending out the same message, right? So here we have 7, burning bowl. Yeah, a ton of things, drill some things in the burning bowl. Like I said, it's a small world. News travel, air, things come through the air, float through the air. So what you're saying, just save yourself, for real. Soul contract. People just trying to figure out what you want, like what side. Like, what's going on? There's a there's a Leo that said you initiated a conversation. A Leo said that you initiated a conversation, right? Right. A Leo and a Pisces. Yeah, Leo and a Pisces. There's a Libra involved. There could be a Gemini involved in something too. It was definitely conversation. Definitely conversation. What was it? Leo again over there too, right? But Virgo here, Capricorn, Taurus, also. It's like I said, it's a lot of conversation going on. A lot of conversation going on. And what's interesting about your reading here, Virgo, is that there does not leave a whole lot of room for people extending you any grace, unfortunately, which is sad because looking at your reading, like I said, this week from the 1st of November through the 8th of November, I mean, if you can, just like, get your rest, allow your body to sync with the rhythms of the moon. Don't get burned out. I do see somebody being booked and busy. If you can just like train yourselves to do the mirror work, speak positivity to yourself. If you have any negative thoughts about anybody, like really train yourself to purge all of that. Just purge it. Any negative thoughts come across your mind, if people are trying to bring negative comments about other people to you, stop them. I mean, just for real, just stop it. I don't want to hear that. Don't bring that negativity to me about anybody. I do not want to hear that. If you can't say it to them, do not bring it to me. Don't bring it to me. I already know how that feels. This just like in human form, I already know how that feels. People talk negatively about me. I don't want to hear that. Don't bring me any gossip. I'm not interested. I don't want to hear it. Train yourself there. Sign a new soul contract with yourself moving forward. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. Start disciplining yourself. I don't want to hear that. If you can't say it to them, don't say it to me. So that is what I have for you all. That is what I have for you all. That is what I have for you all. So yeah, but that somebody, like I said, somebody now knows. Yeah, somebody now knows. Yeah. That's anybody. The only reliable source is source. That's it. Everything else is a resource. Everything else is a resource. Everything else is a resource. Everything else is gossip. If somebody brings it to you, they sprinkling their own little seasoning on it. They didn't say it directly to you as far as you're concerned. Hey, they didn't say it to you, then hey, they didn't say it to you. "28, I'm a leader." So in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. Yeah. Yeah. What are you motivated by? What are you motivated by? That is what I have for you. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.